Hello everyone. So in today's topic we will be learning about average of inner elements of a matrix. So I will be taking a matrix over here of size 3 by 3. 2, 3, 3. Sorry, not 3 by 3, but we will be taking a 4 by 4. Why? So that we can get the inner elements as well. So I will be just highlighting these elements. I will also color code them. And these are the inner elements of a matrix. So I will color code them with some other color. Let me just put some of the elements over here. So in our current matrix, these are the indexes of our matrix. From here also these are the indexes. These are the outer elements of a matrix and these are the inner elements of a matrix. So if we can say about the inner elements, we have 6, 5, 3 and 4. To sum up all these elements, the result will be 18, right? Because 6 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4, it's 18. And we have to get that. Now, first point, how we will fetch the inner elements. For getting the inner elements, let's do one thing. Let's just traverse our indexes. How we are going to do that? I will take two loops over here. One is I for the rows, I will say. And second, I will take J for column. Okay. If we are talking about rows, definitely if row is equal to 0, this is not into our consideration. Why? Because we need to get the elements present at row 1. So we should start by row 1, not by row 0. Correct? Second point, when it comes to the column also, if we will take 0 as our column, definitely we are talking about this and we definitely not need to work on this. Why? Because we need to get started from this. So what is this? The I should be 1, the column should be 1. Then only we can get this element, right? It means the column should also be 1. What will be the element here? That will be A of 1, 1. In general, I will write it over here as I, J, right? What is the value present at A of 1, 1? It is 6. What will I be doing now? I will be taking a variable sum over here and I will be saving this value 6 over here. Okay. Next, incrementing it, the value of J will get incremented first and it will be turning out to be 2. The value of row will remain same. And now we are talking about row 1 and column 2. That is this element. This is what? This is 4. Now, I have to sum up this 6 plus 4, right? It simply means that I have to write the statement generalized as store the value of sum plus A of I, J. That is, sum will be equal to now, sum will be equal to the old value of sum is what? 6 plus the new value of A of I, J, that is A of 1, 2 is what? Is 4. That is, sum will be getting the new value stored as 10. Done? If we are incrementing the value of column to 3, we do not need to. Why? Because we do not need any of the values from the last column. It isn't worth it. So definitely we should stop our loop up to here and we should write the statement if J is starting from 1, J should work only up to A dot length minus 1. A dot length is what? 4. 4 minus 1 is what? 3. If J is less than 3, I will write it over here. If J is less than 3, then it will only traverse up to 2, right? 2 is less than 3, yes, it will work further. 3 is less than 3, the condition will get false. Similarly, incrementing row now. When you are incrementing row, you are working for this. Incrementing row, the column will again start with what? With 1, right? Because we do not need 0th column. So the element will be A of 2, 1. What is the old value of sum? It is 10. We will be adding 10 plus 3. It is what? It is 13. So the new value, updated value of sum will be 13. Incrementing the value of loop j again, the row will remain the same, and now we are accessing the value of A of 2, 2 and updating the value of sum from 13 to 13 plus the new value is 4, and 13 plus 4 is what? 17, right? Incrementing the value of j again. Hey, j loop test condition will get failed. Why? Because 3 is less than 3, the condition will fail. It will then check and update the row. Coming back to the third row, do we need to access this third row? No. Definitely, the loop of I should also work up to what? A dot length minus 1. A dot length, that is the number of rows. The number of rows is what? 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. It should also work up to only 3. Only then it will work up to 2, right? So it will not move further and it will just iterate up to here. Now, as we said, when we are adding 6 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4, we are getting 18 sum, but here we are getting 17. Hold on, have we done something wrong? Let's just check it out. It's 6, the value of 1, 2 is not 5, it's actually 4 we have written over here, so we need to update it, and therefore the value over here will be not 10, it will be 11. 11 plus the value over here, 2, 1 is 3, it will be 14. 2, 2 is 4, and 14 plus 4 is what? It's 18. This is the correct answer. We had done something wrong in our sum at the initial stage. Okay, so this is the correct answer that we have got. Sum of the inner elements. I will just make sure it's of another color. Okay, so this is the sum of inner elements of a matrix. You can also find the average of it. If you want to find the average, what you need to do is the sum divided by the total number of inner elements. Now, if you want to find out the inner elements, the count of inner elements, take a variable count over here, and while performing the changes, increment the count. So the counter variable here will be 1, here it will be 2, here it will be 3, and here it will be 4, because the number of iterations which have taken place is 4. Then divide it with the help of count. And what will be the answer over here? You have added up all of these. 18 divided by 4. What will be the answer? It will be around 4. Right? So this is how to find the average of inner elements, the logical part. Let's now move on to the coding section. Here also, I will be taking a matrix, a matrix I will be taking, and I will be taking some of the elements as so these are our elements. I'll be writing it like this so that we can have a clear view of our matrix. Okay, this is our matrix. Now, I will be taking a variable sum over here. Sum is equal to 0. I will be iterating the values by using the loops, and I will write over here I is equal to 1 as we discussed, and a of length minus 1. For the column section as well, we will be using another loop j. J will also start from 1 and it will be ending up to A dot length minus 1. You can also use A of 0 dot length minus 1. That will work actually for the column section. Now what we need to do is sum is equal to sum plus A of I j, as we have generalized the formula. And if you need to find out the average as well, I will be taking a variable over here as count and average is equal to 0. Okay, so here I will be firstly incrementing the counter value. Now after completing up the loop, it will ask me to initialize it as well because it is a local variable. So just I have done that. Firstly, it will ask me to print the sum of inner elements. I will be displaying it as sum. Then let's just find out the average as well. So average will be equal to sum divided by count. Let's just print the average as well. AVG. That is it. Let me just execute it and we will find out the answer. So 6 plus 7, let me just take a very basic example so that we can get a very 5, 5, 10, 12 and 13. 13 divided by 4, 3. So this is how to find the sum and average of inner elements of a matrix. Thank you very much.